So welcome back. This is Half-Life 2. This is a video of Half-Life 2 running on the Surface Pro 3. I have Fraps running in the background, and we checked through the options. So Half-Life 2 is an older game, so it probably doesn't take up nearly as many resources to run as, say, something like more modern like Dota 2 or Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And so as a result, I have decided to play this at the native resolution, which is 2160 by 1440, and I've decided to turn up all the bells and whistles except for anti-aliasing. For some reason, shadow detail's stuck at medium, but I don't know why. So why don't we go ahead and load a level. And I replayed Half-Life 2 last year, so this must be one of my cloud saves. So yeah, I forget what this level is. This must be that, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, I remember this level. This is where you get the supercharged gravity gun. Fun shit. Oh shit. Oh, I died. Why don't we start from the beginning? Whoops. So yeah, actually the frame rate was pretty solid. At 2160 by 1440, the frame rate hovered anywhere between the 20s and the 40s, around 20 and 40 frames a second. So why don't we try Water Hazard? So let's load up Water Hazard. Of course, it is. Oh, whoops! Shit! Oh shit! Oh man, I forgot that all that shit was radioactive and whatnot. All right. So lower 20s here. Damn, this game looks gorgeous at native resolution. Oh shit. Of course, one of the reasons why this game runs so well is because, whoops, oh shit. Oh, crap. One of the reasons why this game probably runs so well is because it's almost 10 years old. And damn Valve, where the hell is Half-Life 2 Episode 3? Or Half-Life 3 for that matter. Alright. So at the highest settings, with no anti-aliasing and native resolution, Half-Life 2 is more or less pretty playable with the Surface Pro 3. Fuck you. Hated those things when I played this game as a kid. Yep, I think. So I dare say if you were playing this at like 1080p or something, you would get a much better frame rate. Why don't we go ahead and change the resolution a little bit. Something that somebody might play, to a resolution that somebody might play with on their monitor. 1920 by 1200. Okay. Surprisingly, the frame rate remains around the same-ish. Let's try lowering it a little bit further. 1440 by 900 and see how that is. And surprisingly, much smoother. So to conclude, Half-Life 2 is pretty playable on the Surface Pro 3 if you're still playing Half-Life 2 at all. So yeah, that's about it. As long as you keep your frame rates a little bit low, you can definitely tune up all the settings and have a good time with this. So why don't we quit and see if the Intel Extreme Tuning Utility indicates any throttling, and yeah, it looks like there is some throttling. There is definitely some throttling. So the graphics frequency can get throttled all the way down towards around 400 megahertz or so, and the CPU can be throttled all the way down to around 800 megahertz, around 1 gigahertz ish. So yeah, that's about it for Half-Life 2. And overall, with regards to all the 3 games we tried today, Dota 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and Half-Life 2, there's definitely throttling, but as long as but for games that don't require quite as much computer to run, these games run quite well on a Surface Pro 3, relatively speaking. But overall, I would not recommend trying to game on Surface Pro 3 or use this as your primary gaming machine unless your expectations are really low with regards to image quality and performance. So yeah, that's about it. That's a wrap. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave any comments below. If you guys actually also have games that you want to suggest at all, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to try out whatever games I have in my Steam library for you guys, just so you guys can get a good feel for the performance. But overall, though, I will say that perhaps Broadwell, whenever that comes out, will definitely improve graphics performance and thermal performance as well, because obviously they're moving to a smaller process node, and the fact that Broadwell apparently is going to be from what I've heard, like a redesign of the Intel integrated graphics that we've seen so far. So yeah, I'm actually pretty pumped for that if and when that makes it to the Surface Pro 4 in the future, perhaps next year. So yep, with all that said, have a good afternoon, everybody.